Hello and welcome back to a new video. I'm a backtest Dogecoin for you guys, and the system I will apply is a weekly as my context, a daily as my validation, and a 4-hour as my entry time frame. It's very straightforward, and if you haven't checked my other videos, make sure to check those out because I have explained my system a little bit. So for you to understand, go watch those videos. Let's get started. So we are of course gonna start off this video by looking on a weekly, and what you guys probably know that I want to see is a weekly to be above the EMAs in order for me to follow on a validation time. So I would like for price to somewhere here. So let's see if we can. This is a huge wick, so I'm not really interested in trading action like this and or in a range just like this. So I'm gonna skip it for that reason and wait for another opportunity. So we're just trading down here. Alright, so we kind of get above the maze right here. So let's see what price does. I think the momentum is pretty fine, but I don't really see an opportunity here for me. We're kind of like stuck in that range right there, just shopping from side to side. Alright, so huge momentum comes in, and what I would like to see now is kind of a pause on the uprising EMAs, something like this. So let's check what price does. So we're just selling off under the EMAs right here, so nothing really for me to really do. That's going sideways. Let's check the weekly here. So we're kind of stuck in this range right here. So yeah, I would like for price to get at least above this area right here in order for me to look for opportunity. Okay, so we get above this range right here. So let's see if there is potential or what price does. Getting kind of choppy here. Okay, so this is much better. So we just came out from this range right here. Started a pretty clean momentum cycle, I would say. Like we kind of paused on the uprising 5 here. So what I would like to see is pause on at least the 5 EMA or uprising 10 or 20. So I was a little bit too fast there. So let's check that 4-hour here. And we're selling down kind of slowly here. But what I would like to see now is for price to go up right now and not kind of continue to go to the downside here. So if price can reach above this, I would look for a trade. Like we kind of have this supply, as you guys can see. So something along this. So I would take this trade right here and protect under these lows right there. Set a buy stop. So something like this, I think is good. So let's see if we get tapped in. So we get tapped in. We drag our sell to here and confirm. So our buy stop was here at that candle, as you guys know. This reaches 1-to-1, so let's take our sell and drag it there and confirm. So we have nothing to lose. So the risk management I will apply in this video is basically for price to reach above 1-to-5. And after that I will have my stop on each candle low. So let's see if price wants to move or come down to our break even. kind of looks like it's gonna take us out. Okay, that was close, but it didn't take us out. Alright, so we are making a move here to the upside. Okay, so that's a huge move. So what I will do right here is start to track under each candle low. So my stop is right there. Yeah. And my stop is now at these points right there. My stop is there now. Here and here. And yeah. So this whole position we close at plus 23 RR or plus 23.5 RR. Let's continue. We will wait for a pause. I want a deeper pause. As you guys know, I want the price to flush to the 50. I think this is very, very close to the 50. So if we can make a move here or go above the EMAs, just like that, I will take this trade right there and protect under this candle low right there and set a buy stop. Just at these points right there. Let's see if we get tapped in. So we get tapped in. Let's drag our sell to these points right there. We wait for a 1-to-1. Does this reach 1-to-1? It does not. The 1-to-1 is there. Looks like it's gonna take us out. Yep. Close position. So let's continue. Gets a little bit wiki here, as you guys can see. So there's nothing for me to really do. Okay, so huge momentum comes in again. But I don't really know how to trade this. So there's nothing for me to really do here. I think this can be the only chance to, or not the only chance, but I think this has potential, like this kind of flash to the 50, and especially this buy stop right here. So I'm gonna take this buy stop right here because I think like the market has huge momentum, and yeah. So I'm gonna throw a buy stop there. Let's see if we get tapped in. So we take out that low, so I'm gonna cancel this and just sit on the side. Nothing for me to really do here. Kind of looks like we're stuck in this range. I'm not really interested in this kind of action. Alright, so we're making a move again. But yeah. Let's see how this looks on a 4 hour. I think this can look fine. Let's see what price does. So we're just flashing deeper. Like I kind of see this like supply line, just like that, and a buy stop over these points right there. So I'm gonna go for a buy stop right there. And I have my buy stop at these points right there. And set up an order. So let's see if we get tapped in. So we take out that low kinda. So I'm just cancel that. I think this looks fine, but I'm not so sure like if you see the EMAs, they're kind of going like sideways to the side. I don't usually like that, so for that reason I will skip this, even though it might work. So we would have actually gotten a move from that, but yeah, I was unsure, so that's the reason I skipped it. So here comes an opportunity again, but nothing for us to do there. I don't really see anything. So we're just flushing down under 50 EMA right here. So now what I will wait is for, let's check the weekly by the way. Yeah, we're still above the EMAs, which is good. So I'll wait for new momentum to come in right here. Something like this. So I think this is fine. This action right here. So I think this looks actually quite good. So this is a buy stop as well, but what I will do is to take a buy stop inside of this and protect under this low right here, because it gives me better risk to reward, and I'm perfectly fine with doing that. So I have a buy stop right there. Let's see if we get tapped in. We get tapped in. So it reaches 1-to-1, as you guys can see. So we drag the stop loss to this point right there. We have nothing to lose. And we get tapped out for a break even. So let's continue on. This can still set up. I think this is quite good. So yeah. So let's set up a buy stop right there. Let's see if we get tapped in. We get tapped in. Wait for our 1-to-1 or -1. And a -1. Let's check the daily here. Yeah. So that's the bad part about back testing like this. It kind of spoils like the next move here. So now I know that this is gonna go down, but that wouldn't really matter, because if it would have set up again, I would have probably taken it for sure. But yeah, I don't really see anything now. So we just wait for new momentum to the upside. Very choppy. So let's check the weekly here. I don't really see, like, sure, if we can reach below this, I will look for shorts. That little wick is a close on a time frame, but yeah, I can start to look for shorts, but let's see what price does. I don't really see it. Let's check the weekly again. Just going sideways here. Alright, so now the weekly is not going to move to the downside. Let's check the daily here. I think this looks kind of fine, but I'm gonna wait for a little better pause. Yeah, I don't like it. So let's see if price can kind of check this on a 4-hour. I think this looks kind of fine. So if price goes above this, kind of this point right there, just like that, I'm gonna have a buy stop set up just like that. Just like that. Let's see if we get tapped in. We don't. We take out that low here, so there's nothing for me to do. Yeah. Let's check the daily here. I kind of like this actually. This is not like it's not bad at all, but I think this is quite wicky. This action right here, like a lot of wicks, as you guys can see. So that would mean that the likelihood of me getting wicked out is much higher. So this is a kind of sell stop because this chart is inverted. But I'm gonna skip this because yeah, a lot of wicks. Alright, so bullish action comes in. So I'm gonna just wait for price to get above the EMAs right here. Basically to come out from this action right here. If we can come above this, it would be great. Let's see if we want to continue to go down or alright, so we actually go above this kind of stage 1 right here. So let's check on the daily right here. Alright, so pretty decent like momentum to the top side right here. Let's wait for a pause. Very wicky, but yeah. So let's see if we want to set up again with good momentum or if just wanna, yeah. Alright, so huge momentum comes in again. So let's wait for a pause here. I don't really see this because it's too many wicks for my liking. Alright, so if this can pass now on the uprising 10, that would be great. Something like this. Let's check the 4-hour here. I don't really see it. So if we can pause just like that. Let's see. I think this is good. Like the EMAs are kind of sloping up, so I will just protect under this. Kind of have this mini supply going on here and the bigger supply. The next target of liquidity is probably this because of all the momentum and how price is acting. So I will definitely throw a buy stop at these points right here. Just have a buy stop at this point right there. Let's see if we get tapped in. So I will cancel this actually, just like that, to get me in an even better like position, like slightly better. Yeah, like the difference ain't that dramatic, but let's have a buy stop set at this point right there. Just like that. Let's see if we get tapped in. So we get tapped in, and our sell is of course at that low right there. An immediate loss. Perfect. Let's check the daily though. Yeah. So kind of gets down to the 50 MA right here. Let's check the weekly as well. I think this looks kind of good. Like the context of this market is pretty good. So let's see what price does. It kind of flushes below the 50 MA right here. There's nothing for us to do. So we just wait for a new momentum to come in. And that's how it goes. Yeah, let's check the weekly here. So now we're just below the EMAs right here. So we have created a move above this area right here. So the reason behind this is probably for this price to reaccumulate, to go even higher up, or to just die. That's simple as. But if we get above like kind of this area right here, I will definitely look for buys. Alright, so we're making a move right here. I think this area is good. So for that reason, I will check it on a 4 hour. A little bit wicky here, as you guys can see, but the previous price was pretty clear to the upside. But let's see what price does. So I will take this buy stop right here and throw my stop under this low. Just like that. Let's see if we get tapped in. We get tapped in, so we drag ourselves there. Does this reach 1-to-1? It does, so we take our sell and put it there, and confirm. Okay, so explodes higher up. So we will, let's see if we can get above this area right here, so we can track our stop loss. So our stop loss would be kind of here, right now. Just there. Then we would throw our stop loss here, or actually here. Let's see, does this taps us out? It does. So we close our full position at a +6. Perfect. So let's continue. So pauses again on the uprising 10 EMA. Kind of have this supply going on right there. I think this is a fine buy stop, so I will definitely take this. But if we come down again, I will take something inside of here. Let's see. Alright, so something. Okay, so we're just selling down. Nothing for us to do. We have still this supply going on, so I will give this price one more chance to go up. If we go up now, I think this can look good. Alright, so if we can pause now, that would be great. So something like this. Like you see, the EMA is turning slowly upwards, which is very good. So I will have my stop right, buy stop right there, and protect probably under the EMAs right there. Let's see if we get tapped in. Okay, so we get tapped in. Reaches 1-to-1. So we take our stop loss from there to this candle right there and confirm it. Alright, so it absolutely just explodes up. Reaches 1-to-5. So let's wait for price to do whatever it wants. can go just like that. So we start to track our like sell on these candle lows. Let's see if we find our Alright, so we're just having huge momentum to the upside here, as you guys can see. So it will probably, yeah. So we close our full position there for plus 15 RR. Plus 15. Let's continue. So let's wait for a pause again. We're clearly in a momentum cycle right here. This would be a fine buy stop as well, I think. Or even this is very good. But that's not my current rules. This would have actually worked, but probably a break even, right? Because 1-to-1. It's a little bit choppy here, so I will wait for a reset. And I hope this video demonstrates that losses does not matter. Like, we can take 23 losses even in a row and still be fine and be up 21 RR. That should say something, right? So let's check this on a weekly time frame. So below all the EMAs, so nothing for us to do. Kind of gets above the EMAs right here. Alright, so we'll check on the daily right here. I think this action right here is good. So we're pausing on the uprising 10. But the EMAs is kind of going sideways right here, as you guys can see. It doesn't really show that or peak up. Yeah, and we're just falling off, so nothing. I think this area right here is fine. So let's check the 4-hour here. Okay, so I will take a buy stop at this point right here. Throw my buy stop right there. Protect under these lows right there. See if it reaches 1-to-1. We get tapped in. Reaches 1-to-1. Take our stop loss to break even. No risk on the table. Only upside potential. Let's see if it reaches 1-to-5. No, it takes us out for a break even. Let's check the daily here. Pauses right here. I think this action is kind of good. So let's, yeah. So price actually pauses. This looks very good, I think. Pauses have our supply just like that. Let's see if price wants to go up a little bit here. Okay, perfect. So I will definitely take this buy stop right here. This stop is a little bit like smaller, but I'm perfectly fine and happy with that. So let's see. Let's have our buy stop set at that point right there. Let's see if we get tapped in. I think this is still fine. So I will cancel this. I will take this, absolutely. And throw my sell at this low right there. Have a buy stop set. These points right there. Target 1-to-1. We get tapped in. Let's see if this reaches break even. Reaches break even. Take our stop to break even. confirm that. Let's see. Alright, so we're just selling off. Yeah, we actually reach above or under all the EMAs. So yeah, this starts to look kind of trash in my opinion. I will not check for shorts just yet. I would like to see kind of these lows get taken out and then a pause on the yeah. All right, so this is live. This is this price right here is live. So yeah, hopefully guys you enjoyed watching this video, and as I said earlier, hopefully this demonstrates that losses does not matter, and just let your winners run and keep your losses small, and you'll be set. Thank you.